I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Julian Woodcock, the Managing Director for Viking Mines. Julian, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Great, thank you, Shane. It's really good to see you again. Busy before Christmas, but looking forward to the holidays.
Yes, same, and it certainly is. Let's kick off today's conversation with some of the progress that you made at the First Hit Gold project. What are some of the key highlights that got you to the end of the year?
Look, the key thing that started in December was getting out on the ground at First Hit, as you just mentioned. We undertook a few weeks of drilling, got just over about 2,500 meters or so drilled. Unfortunately, we had some unseasonal heavy rains, which has meant that we've just had to pause that program for a short while. We'll be getting back out on the ground in January. But some of the key highlights from that was really putting the first drilling traverse that's been completed in this prospective area across a series of geological structures that we'd seen in the geophysics. And in that drilling, we've observed shearing, some alteration, a load of features essentially in the rock chips that we've collected from the drilling samples that has supported the geological interpretation that we had. So we know that there's shear zones there. Samples are in the lab, waiting to get those results. We expect them back in January, to coincide as well with us recommencing on the drill program, and look forward to moving fastly, really, and trying to get the next stage of that drilling completed.
Yeah, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of updates coming through come January. So could you expand on what you're trying to achieve with this drilling program overall?
Yes, so one of the key features of this drill program is we've got a very long strike length of the Zuleika Shear, which regionally in the Eastern Goldfields is a prolific gold hosting structure with some very large deposits located down near Kalgoorlie and a number of series of other deposits as it moves north towards our patch of ground. So this first pass drill program is putting a couple of heel-to-toe drill traverses across the prospective structures that we've seen, really looking to get a first indication of where there may be gold forming within those structural pathways. So once we've got those results, that'll then lead us into a subsequent follow-up program, looking to move north and south from where we've hopefully encountered some gold-bearing structures and looking to identify new gold deposits.
That certainly sounds promising. Now, obviously, that's what's going to happen straight as 2025 starts. But what's the big picture view for Viking Mines over next year?
Yeah, look, first and foremost, in the new year, we are expecting to be able to release a mineral resource estimate for the First Hit deposit, which sits in the core of our tenure. This is where there's a historic high-grade gold mine that was mined down to over 200 meters below surface. There's remnant mineralization around that mine, so we want to get a handle on what we believe is there. That'll present us with an opportunity with the value of having resources in the ground. And the second half to that is really just pushing hard on the drill programs that we've talked about. Those drill programs really, it's a big area we have to cover. I was out in the field the other week, and whilst I know the sizes on a map, when you're actually driving through the bush and passing a lot of trees, it's a lot of ground that we're out exploring. So getting these drill traverses completed and then getting the follow-up programs in and moving on to the additional targets that we haven't even commenced any testing of yet. So getting the drill rig onto those, looking to get some gold results and seeing if we can define new resources. There's a lot of players in the area. We've got Orabanda Mining around the corner. They've got their Davyhurst mill. There's other operators nearby, so that would generate a lot of optionality for any resources we discover, and how we can look to monetize those for the benefit of our shareholders.
Listen, Julian, it sounds like there is a big year ahead for both Viking Mines and the First Hit Gold project. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see what that news flow looks like.
Thanks, Shae. It's great to be here too.